All right, I made it live. It's been a real long time, but I did want to come on because I started to notice that there appears to be a Verizon outage. Let's get this a little lower. So, anyone trying to make phone calls and noticing you're getting the all call circuits are busy or server unavailable, that's what I'm getting, or I'm making calls and it appears as soon as someone picks up, it drops out. If you are on Verizon Wireless, it definitely does appear that they are currently having an outage. So, again, we've had this discussion in the past. Like, how do I know? Well, one of the quickest ways is Twitter is always a great spot to kind of tell if there's something going on. But also, uh, Down Detector is a great resource. And let me just throw that up. As you'll notice, about 12:45, I started to notice at 12:55, and it shot up. And there's over 7,000 reports of Verizon outages. They also have some comments, so you can see Old Briggs, New Jersey, calls are failing, dropping, in and outgoing. And then it's always great to go to the old Twitter and see what people are saying. And when we were going through earlier, it was a lot of talks about, not working, having issues. So that's the best way to quickly tell, is it just something for you, or is it something just you're experiencing, or for everyone? So there is and we can hear you. Oh, thank you, making sure you can hear me. So there is definitely something going on with Verizon. Well, then that brings the question, what is going on with Verizon? So you're getting the all circuits are busy, server unavailable. Well, what's the cause? And I'm just throwing this out there. This is way too early to know, and I got multiple troubleshoots with me today. I should probably grab one of those off. But I am just throwing this out there because I don't know. But is this potentially a cyber attack by the Russian government to take out a utility here, Verizon Wireless? And again, this is total assumption. It's what we've been talking about for the past couple of days, right? For the past week since Russia invaded the Ukraine. If you watch any mainstream media, there have been discussions and talks about cyber attacks. And I mentioned the other day, wave, hi Josh. I mentioned the other day that I was going to come on, but I've been busy and I didn't get a chance to talk about that. And then today, this outage occurs. Is it coincidence? Is this just an outage? Is this a cyber attack against a utility here? Are they, with all the sanctions and everything that we've imposed on Russia, are they now taking taking this out on us? Now, here's where the problem becomes with cyber warfare, I want to discuss this. When you have warfare on the ground, boots on the ground, you control where those missiles get launched. If I'm coming after you and I shoot a missile at you, you're going into a target area and it's going to stay in that target area. Well, cyber warfare is a completely different animal, and this is what they've been discussing and why there's been so much discussion on mainstream media about this. If Russia was to say, let's launch an attack on Ukrainian cellular phone networks, and they release a malware, there's no way to contain that. There is no containment. Once a cyber attack begins, depending on the malware, depending on how it spreads, depending on how it's released, that could be global, worldwide. So they could maybe attack infrastructure through cyber warfare in Ukraine, and ultimately that could affect us. If there's a DDoS attack on a utility there, that's then a part of with us. So is this cyber warfare? Again, I have no idea. I am just on here speculating, is this coincidence, or is this cyber warfare and the beginning with everything going on in Russia and Ukraine? So I did release a book, and I've spoken about this a couple of weeks ago. It's actually the first hardcover book I released, so that is definitely really cool. 3-time Amazon bestseller, so thank you to everyone who's bought a copy. But why your business must have a cybersecurity risk assessment. I'm happy to send anyone a copy who's interested. You can reach out to me. But now is the time to be vigilant. Small businesses are going to be affected by what is occurring in Russia and in the Ukraine. And it's important for you to protect your business. If you don't have and that starting point is that risk assessment. The starting point is to know where your shortcomings are and how to fix and fill those gaps. And that's what we want to help you do as a business owner. But the last thing I want to hear is about businesses here on Staten Island that are affected by a war that is occurring in Russia and Ukraine because of cyber warfare and you weren't properly protected. Now is the time to implement the proper multi-layered security stack within your organization to protect you from being attacked. Because if they do go to cyber warfare, the small business is where they are going to go after. It's an easy target. It's the low-hanging fruit. And we all know small business is what creates the economy of the United States. So for any business owner to think that they're fine, they have nothing to worry about, please think that strategy through and really get onto it. Again, so I'm happy to send someone a copy on, of my new book. Just reach out to me, comment, however. The other thing I want to announce is, March 16th is save the date for SBDC Day, and I volunteered to be an ambassador. So save the date. Small Business Development Center Day is March 16th, 2022. And there's going to be a lot of things going on that day. And the SBDC is great. So I did create this whole little thing. I love the New York SBDC. Why? Well, the staff at the Staten Island SBDC are truly superheroes. They're supporting small business owners. So thank you to all of you at the Small Business Development Center, Dean, Megan, Joe, Angela, Deborah. Everyone there is absolutely amazing. So Small Business SBDC Day is March 16th. But if you're watching this, throw in the comments. Do you think this Verizon outage is a coincidence? Is this a cyber attack? What are your thoughts? What are your fears? What are your questions? I'm here to answer questions for you as well. We used to do the Friday, what was it? End the week with the geeks, right? Hey, Josh, say hi again. Why are you walking back and forth so much? So I'm curious if phones are working again. I'm trying. Let's see.
I like snacks.
You like snack? What'd you get?
I had Milky Way, and now I have the mint.
Yeah. So who knows? Well, I'm curious to see when Verizon comes back up, if there's any announcement. Is it just a coincidence? Is it a cyber attack? Honestly, I'm hoping it's just a coincidence. The last thing we want is a cyber attack. But I think it's time to prepare, because what's happening is we are going to see, and we are going to be on the outskirts of that. So make sure you protect yourself. Any other announcements before I drop off? No one's commenting. If you do comment, I'm happy to answer. Again, let's do some things. The Call Beanie Bash is, I believe it's Friday, March 25th. If anyone wants a ticket, reach out to me. Happy to put you in touch with the events page. Also, I have a few tickets left for a $10,000 prize. It was postponed from January 29th. The new date is March 25th. If anyone is interested in a raffle ticket, they are $100, all tax deductible. But for opportunity to win $10,000, reach out to me. I'd be happy to get you a ticket. Other than that, a lot going on. Super busy, which is great. And I miss you guys. I miss coming on live, but have been a bit busy. But please, I wanted to let you know there is currently a Verizon Wireless outage. Hopefully it'll be resolved by the time I shut up. Think about it. Is it coincidence? Is this potentially a Russian, cyber attack? And really, it's time to protect your business. Anyone wants a copy of my book, reach out to me. Happy to get you a copy. And other than that, I miss everyone. I'm here to answer any questions. And, we will see you all very soon. Is it going to end ever?